It's a toothless tale.
You just left me hanging.
An Illinois woman went on a Lifetime channel reality show on a promise that they fixed her rotten teeth. She says once dentists pulled all her teeth out, the network pulled the plug on the show, and she says this is how they left her.
It's just all gone.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. Eight years ago, Brooke Allen says that she saw an online advertisement seeking contestants for a new reality show on the Lifetime network called Smile. The show, it launched in 2015, profiling people in serious need of dental work, so she went for it. She's been struggling with tooth decay for several years due to poor hygiene, and soon she'd get a call from producers to be on that show. It was a call that she thought was going to change her life, and it did change her life, but for all the wrong reasons. Walk us through what is wrong with your teeth.
I'm just going to be flat out, boldly honest. It was me, my only neglects.
Brooke Allen says her teeth were rotting so bad, it kept her from her friends and family. She lives a mostly sheltered life in Evanston, Illinois, which is about an hour from Chicago. She goes to work, she goes to church, and then stays home with her husband and 4 children.
What happened to me was totally me. It wasn't nobody else. It wasn't any drugs or anything like that.
My mouth is decaying out.
She was cast on the show, which documented her journey as she flew back and forth from Illinois to New York City. She was eventually seen by celebrity cosmetic dentist Dr. Deborah Glassman. You go on the show for a month. They start doing work in New York City. And how is that process? Do they rip all your teeth out, or at least your top teeth out?
I get to Dr. Glassman's chair first, and she looked at my teeth, and she's like, well, She's like, it's not as bad, but it's bad.
She says her x-rays showed signs of infection.
Her next sentence is, we're going to save as much as we can.
The next day, she says she was seen by another dentist.
Well, he says, all right, Brooke, so we're going to pull out all of your top teeth. If you watch my facial expression, I'm like this. Because she didn't say that to me literally 24 hours before that. So from there is when I was like, okay, Brooke, you got to start asking questions. You got to start putting stuff in writing because something doesn't make sense. My next question to him was, am I getting implants? He hesitated. He was like, yeah, the Glassmans are going to prepare them.
Dentists pulled out 20 of her teeth to make way for what one producer told her would be permanent dental implants. This is one of their messages. A producer says, quote, you can't have implants yet. They have to wait a few months to assess the healing of the bone. Allen then writes, quote, oh, okay, then I can come back for that. The producer then responds with the date of February 23rd through the 25th.
They pulled out my teeth. They pulled out what they thought needed to go. And so I didn't really fight with them because that's not my profession.
This was the big reveal. It was a set of dentures that Allen says was temporary and only for the show.
Because I told the producer in LA, I said, listen, if they try to leave me with dentures, I will not do the show. They were just weird. They claimed they were state of the art, but they made me uncomfortable, and then it kind of caused me anxiety because I couldn't eat with them.
She says she asked about her permanent implants again.
Keep calling and keep asking, and I finally reached the dentist, and she said, well, Brooke, you have to heal for a whole year. I said, okay, this is your profession. Justin, I waited almost 2 years before I even reached back out.
And when she did, it was too late.
According to the dentist, they said that Lifetime told them to stop, and their production company said, no, the dentist said they were done. So I'm like, well, I'm not done.
In an email, executive producers wrote in part, quote, as you know, we are no longer in production of Smile, and under the terms of the participant agreement that you signed, we're not responsible for any further medical treatment in connection with your participation in Smile. My notes indicate that the dentist spoke to you and said you'd be possibly a candidate for implants in the future, but that would be outside of the scope of the show. It was made clear to you during production that any further work will be your responsibility.
So now it's 8 years later, and I'm still having anxiety when I'm eating and still have nothing you just left me hanging.
We reached out to the Lifetime Network for comment. We're still waiting to hear back. The Glassman Dentist Office, though, they did previously tell CBS News that they were unaware of Brooke Allen's complaints and that she received unbelievable care, and she definitely had a beautiful smile once the treatment was complete. But Brooke's focus right now is on finding the right person to help with her dental implants. In fact, she set up a GoFundMe page where you can help, and of course, we'll have that on our website, theshaderoom.com. For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter. Hello, roommates, and thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Do you want more TSR Investigates? Be sure to subscribe and check us out at theshaderoom.com.